Good evening, guys, and happy, what is today? Tuesday to all of your sunshiny faces. I was convinced yesterday that yesterday was Tuesday. So don't take my word for it actually being Tuesday today. It might still be Monday. Wouldn't that be horrible? Like, just that, like, Groundhog's Day, every day's Monday. I actually need to throw away my plate because I was eating some of that homemade bread. I made homemade bread today, guys. Although it was very crummy, but it tasted really good. Actually, I need to clean up this cutting board too, because like I said, it's all kinds of crumbs all over the place. I feel like I got to a lot again today, guys. Like I said, I woke up actually somewhat semi-early, I guess, sort of. I think I'll just try and get my last minute cleaning stuff taken care of real quick here. Like, I bought the dog's bowls to clean up. Even though they ate hours ago, their bowls are still sitting on the ground. Because what actually happened was, I guess my mom got some gigantic present for me, and when I came in here to like clean up by the cutting board that I had the bread on, I also didn't clean that up because my mom had got some gigantic package for me that she couldn't carry. So I'm really like wondering what it was, because I didn't know that I asked for anything that was that big for Christmas. So sorry, you guys, I keep getting sidetracked. She needed Jack to bring the box in, and I was in here actually looking over my sales papers and was also cleaning up, again, various little things and stuff like that. And I put the bread machine away, and I had already hand washed all the stuff that I needed, you know, the inside thing. And I got the crock pot soaking in the sink, and I had I put the crock pot away, you know, I got was getting all this stuff taken care of. She walks up to me and she put her hands over my eyes, and I was like, I'll just go in my room, like, and, you know, so you guys can move that in there, because I don't know, some big stinking huge box. And so I was like, I will just, like I said, go in my room so I don't accidentally see what it is that you're bringing inside or having Jack bring inside. So I ended up in my room, so I didn't finish any of my kind of late nights, last minute little chore thingies, you know, the tidying up of all of the things that have to be done at night. Like I said, cleaning up the dog's bowls, a couple of other little things left over still from dinner. But I feel kind of like, I don't know if everybody didn't like my bread. I had a lot left over. Like, this was a 2-loaf thing. I think only me and my dad actually ended up having some. And we did the beef stew for dinner tonight. I didn't even have it with soup or anything like that. I just had some bread, like a slice of bread. I made the slices really big, but like normally, like when Matthew's here, he will eat the whole stinging thing by himself. And like I told Jack there was some, and he never ended up taking any. So normally he likes bread too, like homemade bread, or like fresh bakery bread too. And so I think me and my dad though were the only ones that ended up having any. So I don't know if it didn't taste good. I thought it tasted really good. It was nice and like, I don't know, soft, but I had it after it had been sitting out for a little bit, so it's probably actually a little bit harder. It's probably softer earlier when I actually went to serve it. But yeah, so I did that. I told you guys too, I had everything all ready for, you know, to make that. I had everything set out, so all I had to do was just throw the ingredients in the morning, and I was able to, you know, so we had fresh bread to go with dinner tonight. So I got all that stuff done. I got to some laundry. I got to the dishes too. I have some stuff I can still load up and throw in there, but I got to a bunch of the dishes. I unloaded the dishwasher, and now there's some other stuff that got cleaned, so I can load that up in there. I also cleaned the bathroom, everything, but I didn't do the shower yet. So I think I'm gonna wait to do that tomorrow. But I got to the bathroom too, which I've neglected maybe like 2 weeks or something like that. Bathroom hasn't gotten cleaned up. Ended up getting to all that stuff, which was really nice, and that was great. But yeah, I forgot about the shower and the floors. So because I'd done all of that at one time, and then I ended up I think I came in here to get after the bread was done. I think that's what it was. And so I was like, oh, I have to get the bread out. And so I took it out and let it sit, and then I was gonna go back in there, but then I was hungry, so I was like, I'm gonna make myself something to eat. And so then I made myself something to eat and forgot about that. So that still needs to be finished tomorrow. But I feel like this week so far I've actually been really good and been I edited and uploaded, got dishes and laundry done, got the bathroom cleaned up. Again, made homemade bread to go with dinner tonight, which was, like I said, stew that I had, you know, already had pre-made. You know, I did one of my dump dinners that were freezer dinners, and all the ingredients were in a bag, and I just defrosted it from last night, and then threw it in the crock pot this morning. And so, you know, but it turned into homemade beef stew, and then, like I said, homemade bread. So I got to a bunch of stuff today too, and I was really good about yesterday too, making sure that I got my stuff done. But yeah, guys, we also too, we still do not have our Christmas tree is not yet decorated. We've got the lights on and everything like that. And all of them, my mom has even got these little, like, you know, kind of like little decorations, little like garland, because she's kind of going with like a farmhouse theme-ish thing. So anyway, she ended up doing that on there. And again, we have the bows and all the lights, and there's a couple of random ornaments that I'm pretty sure were like found in like one box separated from all the other ornaments. We've got random stuff sort of on the tree, but we actually haven't decorated the tree yet. I think Matthew's supposed to come home. I thought he was supposed to come home on Saturday. I guess he's coming home on Sunday, and I think that we'll actually decorate the tree. We were gonna do it the day after Thanksgiving, and we got it up, and then we had to wait because we actually had to get lights, I think, or something like that. And anyways, we ended up getting the stuff, but we got it all ready, and then something happened on Saturday too, and we didn't end up getting to it. And then Sunday, Matthew had to leave, and so nobody was like ready at the time too, but we were doing all the other decorating and then never actually got to the tree. We never put ornaments on the tree yet, so there's still no ornaments on our Christmas tree. So that's kind of sad. We have a barren tree that looks really nice though, like from outside and stuff like that, because it's all, you know, decorated and has lights on it, and you can't tell that it's not, doesn't have the ornaments on it, you know, like when you're outside and you can see it through the windows, which I guess our blinds are closed right now, but normally we leave them open at night, just when, only in winter though, when we have the Christmas tree up, just, you know, so you can see through to, you know, the outside and everything like that, since we do have the big picture window. But yeah, so the tree's not decorated yet. But you know what, guys, I was a little disappointed. Apparently my mom, which, oh, this Christmas tree is not, we only have one plug over here, one outlet, that, you know, the other outlet is used for the what's it called, the stove, and so when I was running the crock pot today, I had to unplug that little light, that little tree there with the lights. Anyways, though, when I was little, my mom, and when Matthew was little, I guess too, when we would decorate the tree, she used to come along, and I always wondered why this would happen. And I remember, like, when I was little, always thinking, because we had a cat. So when I was little, I used to think that it was the cat knocking the ornaments off the tree and then my mom fixing them. She used to actually reorganize the, like, not reorganize, but rehang all of the ornaments that I would, like, you know, you'd hang them up when you're little and stuff like that. And she used to rehang all of them. And, like, I get it, like, when you're, like, a little kid and stuff like that, like, you can't reach up to certain points of the ornaments, or, you know, like, at just, like, you know, child heights. And so, you know, like, and then there's not as much up at the top. My mom used to, apparently, she told me this, and like I said, I don't know why I never thought of this, like, when I was older, but then, you know, she kind of stopped doing it, obviously, when I was older, and I never really went back and thought about it. And like I said, I always used to think it was our cat, or maybe the dog, or, like, you know, Matthew was little or something like that, like he took him off and my mom would just rehang him or whatever. But no, the day after, like, normally the day after we would decorate the tree, I'd notice, like, the ornaments are in a different spot than where I remember hanging them up. And it was because she used to come along and rehang all the ornaments that I hung up on the tree, or Matthew hung up on the tree, or Jack, or whatever. But yeah, I totally was like, I actually thought it was our cat for the longest time. Like, we didn't have the cat for that long though. I think only up until maybe I was like 3 or 4 or something like that. But I totally, like, honestly thought, like, you know, like, there was another rational reason. Like, it wasn't that she used to come and redo all of my, you know, my artistic work on the tree, and she'd rehang everything. So I don't know, like now thinking about it, I was like, I probably would be that person too, like, you know, like after the kids decorate the tree, you go and you rehang everything, and you put it kind of where you want it, so it's not just a cluster of all of them all in one spot and stuff like that too. And like we used to have our tree like in front of the actual picture window, and so nobody could ever get over to, like, you know, that side, the side where it was on the wall. And so I remember my mom always being like, make sure you hang the ornaments over on that side and stuff like that, because there would be like nothing over there. Everything would just be on, like, you know, the interior of the house side where you could actually see it and get to it easier. And so yeah, I was, like I said, it was funny because I was thinking about that. I was like, I probably would be that person too that would go just around and being like, okay, all this stuff is at the bottom, I need to rehang it all on the tree, you know, up at the top and stuff like that. But you know, kind of distribute it a little bit better. But it's so weird because this was the first, I think this was the first year my mom told me that, and I was like, I can't believe that. Like, I actually thought it was a cat, or like I said, some other rational reason as to why the ornaments would get moved. And normally it wasn't like too drastic, like everything looked different. Like, you know, sometimes she'd leave some of them in there, but you know, she might take like a couple and move them up or something like that, and I'd be like, where did my Little Mermaid, you know, ornament go, or something like that. And then I found it on a different spot where I didn't hang it, and I was like, I wonder what it's doing there, you know. And so yeah, like I said, guys, I don't know how I feel about that. Also too, being this old now and realizing that my mom actually did that, and I'm sure that plenty of moms also did that too. It's weird for me that I never, like I said, I never went back and thought about it now, you know, like this, you know, many years later or anything like that. But I am kind of questioning if my mom does it to this day too, like we all decorate the tree together and stuff like that. Does she still go around and actually rehang them, or, you know, kind of put them in different places from where they originally were? Like, I'm gonna really keep track of it from now on and see if she's still doing it when I'm 25 years old versus 5 years old. So yeah, we still have to do that. Honestly, that and the outside decorating, I think is the only stuff that's left. I think we're pretty much done. I don't know too, I think I was telling you guys about like, oh, the idea for the cabinets a while ago, like when we first decorated. I don't know where those are. I don't know if my mom's doing that or anything like that. I actually don't know. I don't know if we're done decorating. Like, I mean, we're already, what, a week into December, and so it's kind of like, we only have like 3 weeks left really until Christmas anyway. So yeah, guys, I need to though get in the shower and get to bed because I was trying to be good. I'm actually going to bed a little bit earlier. So I'll see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog though. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.